Ladies and gentlemen, have your attention, please. The race starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome. It is Sunday evening. That means it's time for the Midwest Motorsports Cup Series to take to the track. Tonight we are at the Tricky Triangle Pocono Speedway. We have 16 cars gridded up and ready to take the road. Congratulations to Dustin Reinstedel and Sean Cunningham for putting it on the pole. As the cars roll out, get underway, Justin Thaler, Eric Thaler, row 2. Ty Williams, Jason Huffman, row 3. Lee Winters, Corbin Fleckenstein, row 4. Dylan Fox, Brandon Thayer, row 5. James Olavison, Norm Snyder, Aaron Holroyd, Robert Olavison, Clarence Prince in the 83. Trevor Mack and Michael Samia have a couple of cars starting in the pit lane tonight. So we will have a very interesting race. I'm looking forward to it. We're glad you're here. Tricky Triangle, only 3 sets of tires on the ground. We're going to go green for 80 laps, 8-0. As everybody's warming up their tires. Once again, the Tricky Triangle fuel mileage is going to be the name of the game tonight, I believe. As we're looking at 15 to 16 laps, almost 1 minute, 53 seconds was the pole time. So 1 minute per lap, 80 laps. Who knows what we're going to see? I'm looking forward to it. Pace car pulls off, takes a hard left. I hope he's all right. About 10G left turn. And we are green. The cars go wide open into turn 1. Hopefully they'll switch to the front camera. There we go. Dustin Reinstedel and Sean Cunningham going too wide. Just a little closer zoom for us. Everybody dropping single file now. Eric Thaler's lost quite a few spots on that opening lap. All the way down to 6th. The outside lane not favorable. What a fast track Pocono is. Top speeds. Everybody hitting the rev limiter. Great racing. Hard to tell who's who. Eric, Jason Huffman and Brandon Thayer fighting for position right behind him. And we're going around already. We stay green. Michael Samia, that's unfortunate. Maybe we can see what happened to him. Sorry, I'm having issues with the screen tonight. I don't know what's going on. Dylan Fox involved in that. Remember, only natural cautions the whole way around. There might have been 3 cars involved in that. They got it pointing the right direction, though. That's definitely not going to be good for their tire wear, tire life, at least for this stint. Really sorry about the delay here, guys. Let's see if we can find out what happened. I think Dylan was involved in it. Oh, just on power slide. Justin Thaler barely missing that. He caught it. There's anybody else? Everybody else gets by it. All right. Was not as bad as I thought. But that does put Dylan Fox back here with the pit lane starters. Michael Samia among them. Back to live pictures now. Dustin Reinstedt still out front. Goodness. Really, I'm going to have to work with these cameras tonight, guys. Sorry about that. You have great cameras. It's issue is my race control program. See what I can do better next time. But out front, here's the action. Glad to have Ty Williams with us tonight. Ty made it back from Lime Rock. Got Justin Thaler right behind him. Looking up at Sean Cunningham. 71 and the 81 teammates. Just playing it cool, trying to stay in the slipstream of each other. Awesome racing. Ty Williams right on the bumper now. Is he going to make a move? You got Justin Thaler right behind him too. Lee Winters, Corbin Fleckenstein side by side. Lee looking up at Corbin. The Hooters machine looks awesome. Corbin Fleckenstein, here we are riding with Lee over his right shoulder. Oh, a little bit of understeer. You see the new digital dash. Whoa, nice save. He got it. What was that? Brandon Thayer gets sideways. That allows Lee to get by Corbin. And now Lee looking up at Brandon. Looking up at Corbin's on the right. Great racing. Still going at it. Brandon Thayer on the outside. No, it looks like James Olavison going side by side with Corbin. Corbin Flickenstein loses a spot. James Olavison gets by it. No change up front. We're not missing anything. Jason Huffman looking to try to get around Justin Thaler. Can he make a move? The big Pocono track. The fixed cameras make it difficult. Here we go. The Dr. Pepper machine for Jason Huffman. Like Justin Taylor on the inside of Ty Williams. Ty Williams on the outside wall. Remember, the first stint of tires is going to be a little easier. No move there. Ty Williams is able to save it. Justin Taylor, though, right on the bumper of Ty Williams. John Cunningham in second spot. Up ahead, Justin Taylor with a big run. Oh, he gives him a push. Try to catch up to Cunningham. Nice bump draft there early in the race. I suspect later on they're not going to be so friendly as they race around into turn one. Ty Williams with a lot of momentum off of that nose of Justin Taylor. The goal is to try and catch Dustin Reinstall up in the front. He's 3/4 of a second up the road, but this is Pocono. Long races, long straightaways, a long lap. Good racing. Brandon Thayer still trying to get around James Olavison just up the road. Not used to seeing Brandon Thayer down here just barely inside the top 10. Good run for James Olavison, though, after a good run last week as well. Good to see him. James looking up at Lee Winters. Aaron Olroyd following Eric Thaler. And we're yellow. See if we can find what happened. Freeze the frame just for a second. Like Dylan Fox. May have got caught up with Robert Olavison. See if we can find out. It's unfortunate for Dylan Fox. No, maybe not. I think he's clear. What happened to Robert? Robert. Oh, that's a bummer. Like a solo spin. Facing the wrong way. Oh, yeah, he was trying to stay off. Oh, does he hit the wall? Nope. Does a good job of holding it. Why are we yellow? He is 90 degrees to the track. It's hard to race control to leave that. Oh, hang on to it, Robert. Your tires are smoking hot. They're not going to hook up. Get it pointing the right direction. It's all right, Robert. We've all been there. Oh, you have to throw a yellow. Oh, nice job returning to the pits. Good call, Robert. Good call. Yeah, that's when race control called it yellow. Good calls all around, everybody. Now let's see what happens. Who's in the pits? Everybody. Back to live pictures now. Stop and go, fuel only for everybody, I'm assuming. Everybody comes off drag races. Let's see if anybody takes tires. I really doubt it. We have 3 sets on the floor, a lot of racing left. We're barely 14 laps in. We get to re-rack them. We'll try again. Dustin Reinstell has to start all over again. Kind of to be expected, though, I guess. At Pocono, Dustin Reinstedel going to start us off. I think we're going to have another lap. Nope, lights are out on the pace. Lights are still on. On the pace car, I think Olavson's going to get one of his laps back. No, Clarence Prince is going to get the wave around. That Clarence up front. Oh, nice new paint for Clarence. Yep, he should get the wave around. Well, maybe he already did get the lucky dog. Here's a new paint for him. Long laps. Let's check out Clarence's paint. The new red ball paint. That might be as much of a zoom as I can get at Pocono. Looks awesome, Clarence. Thanks for keeping your paints fresh for us, man. At Norm Snyder on the outside there, I think. No, Dylan. All good. Going through the field to get back up front. Ty Williams going to start off on the front row as well. Pace car turns off his lights. Hang on, whoever's in the passenger seat. The car takes a hard left onto pit lane. Hold on to your britches there, passenger. Whoop. All right. Dustin Reinstedel, you have control, sir. Let it rip. Then we're back racing. The outside, Ty Williams on the inside. Camera will eventually switch. There we go. Justin Taylor playing defense. Jason Huffman trying to choose the best line around the outside, he says. It's Aaron Holroyd. What was I thinking? The Coast Guard machine has made some moves. Now up inside the top 5 for Aaron Holroyd. Justin Thaler on the inside with Sean Cunningham right behind. Sean Cunningham lost a couple spots on that pit lane exchange. Wall cams. All they're bunched together like in your living room. Pocono Speedway. With the no restriction package. High horsepower. Oh, just missed it. Sorry about that. We'll check Digger out before the race is over. Thanks for the new cameras tonight. It's a lot of fun. Michael Samia back here, looking up at Trevor Mack. Trevor McLaughlin joined me Friday night in the Truck Series. If you hadn't checked out that race, that was a good one. Gateway. Definitely an awesome, I think it's bubblegum something or other. Ghost paint on Trevor Mack. Got some racing up there. Jason Huffman, like he's going. Try to get around James Olavison. Once again, James having another good run. Brandon Thayer right behind. We got a three-way battle here. This is 6th, 7th, and 8th. James Olavison in front of Jason Huffman, who tucks in early through the tunnel turn after Indy. All 3 of these corners. Brandon Thayer into the wall with Jason Huffman on the inside. That was close to disaster. These Cup drivers are pros. Great save, good racing all around. You all right back here, Norm? Something happened to Norm. I want to find out what. Big, oh, he got in it with Dylan Fox. We stayed green, but what happened? Dylan Fox is sideways. Norm tries to avoid. Oh, great job. The Clarence Prince to avoid Norm. But man, that could have been a lot worse. Still don't know exactly what happened. What happened? Dylan Fox sideways in front of Norm. One more time. There's Dylan. Norm does a great job of avoiding. Then gets sideways. Off the wall. Oh, just barely on the wall. Point the right direction and go. Let it rip. Good job, Norm. Back at it. And we're yellow. That might have been the 83. Hope not. Don't want to ruin that awesome paint. Oh. Who are we looking at? I know my cameras are really slow tonight, guys. Not sure what's going on. It's definitely on my end, though. I apologize. Goodness. Trying to find the right view. One of the difficulties of a new package. I think it's all good. I'm just going to let it rip. Somebody's pointing the wrong way. They'll recover. Eric Thaler. That's unfortunate for the 15, the Godfather. But the good news is we got a fast repair. Clarence beats the pace car out of the pits. That's good for him. Oh, tough break for 61. Dylan Fox has decided to. Pocono is not his track. No, he will be back. These guys finish their pit stops, getting repairs. Coming out of turn one for Eric. See if I can rewind real quick. I don't want to take too much time. He caught back out at the field, so that's good. Does he get some help? Remember, these tires have had one stint on them already. Yep, he's drifting. Hang on to it, Eric. Right in front of Corbin Flickenstein and that beautiful. Oh, he misses it. Olafson gets by. And there's Clarence. Oh, the blammo. Wrong place, wrong time. All right, let's re-rack them. One more stop for Eric to try to get some more repairs done. again on this long lap is going to help him. You haven't missed a thing. Let's see if anybody takes tires there. Yes, we do have some tire takers, quite a few, but quite a few don't. So this is going to shake things up. Justin Thaler is going to be the first one to take tires. And he is in ninth. So the top 8 are going 3 stints on tires. When we reset and go back to racing here, of those that took tires, Trevor McLaughlin, Corbin Flickenstein, Norm Snyder, Clarence Prince, all took tires. So let's see if they come through the field. Dustin Reinstedel did take tires, but the ones that don't, the ones that chose not to take tires, are going to have an extra set at the end, but they're going to be sitting ducks now. Let's see what the difference is in the lap times. How long is it going to take for Trevor Mack and Justin Thaler in 8th and 9th to make it up to these guys up front? Ty Williams, Don Cunningham. To start off the front rows, Barney pulls pit maneuver, and Ty Williams is going to bring us back to green racing. We're green flag racing once again at Pocono Speedway, Midwest Motorsports Cup Series. Thanks for spending your Sunday night with us. Aaron Holroyd looks like he was going backwards. Trevor Mack now, the first one in tires. He's going to be a hero. Once again, Pocono. Big long track, long straightaways. Our tires going to be as big of a deal as we think. Riding with your pole sitter, Dustin Reinstedel. The winner from Gateway Friday night. Hot off of the victory lane as he goes under Brandon Thayer. See if he can make the pass on the straightaway. Dustin did take tires that time. Brandon Thayer up in 3rd spot. See how long it takes Dustin to catch up to him, if at all. But good racing by Brandon Thayer. He does have Dustin on his tail now, but Brandon Thayer, after racing outside of the top 10 earlier, now found his way up in the 3rd spot. A good pit strategy. Justin Thaler with tires. Aaron Holroyd out on his tail. Trying to come through the pack. Been kind of surprised to see so many cautions tonight. We're going to 80 laps. That's the number. Working lap 29 now. Aaron Holroyd looking under Justin. Decides not to. Justin Reinstedel still working on Brandon Thayer up ahead. Lee Winters bounces off the wall. Let's ride with Dustin Reinstedel. He looks up at Brandon Thayer. Dustin has tires. Brandon does not. Brandon knows this track well. Can Dustin make a move? Does Dustin give him a bump and try to catch up? Of course not. Dustin's here to make it work. They go inside on the tunnel turn. High speed corner. Turn 2. Can't make it stick. Brandon Thayer holding strong. Coming into turn 3. And this allows Justin Thayer to catch the slipstream as they turn out of turn 3. There is no turn 4 at Pocono. Clarence Prince coming out of the pits, it looks like. So this is 3, 4, 5, and 6 all racing together. What awesome racing we have. See what the chopper cam is like. Here we go. Let's do a lap. You see the different racing lines through turn 3, turn 2. Justin bump drafting. Yes, he is. Oh, no, that's Aaron giving Justin a little tap. In front, we got Brandon Thayer in the 64. Justin Reinstedel taking a much later exit. And now it's going to set Brandon Thayer up for a pass inside turn 1. And Dustin Reinstedel hold on. It goes flying by. Tires definitely helped him there, but Brandon Thayer's going to hold strong on the outside again. The black and neon green. Justin Thayer in the number 2 machine. Brandon Thayer still holding strong. Great racing here by Brandon Thayer. Gotta love it. Awesome racing. Hang on to it, Brandon. Maxing out on the rev limiter. Brandon Thayer holding the outside lane. Dustin is like, come on. Let me go. Brandon Thayer says, no way, buddy. Great racing. Plenty of respect. Aaron Olroyd now looking up inside. Justin Thayer back to the chopper as they drag race down the front straight. From Justin Thayer looking up at Dustin Rice. Back to single file racing for now. Brandon Thayer holding on to that 3rd place spot. The tires aren't all they're cracked up to be. Aaron Olroyd looking on the outside. Justin Thayer. He's not there yet, but can he hang on to it? And we're yellow. I saw it back there in the back. That is going to be... Oh, no, not Brandon. They came in the pits. Oh, no. And our leaders? Or did they just stuck in the pits when the yellow came out? They just took a left. And that's where the smoke came from. All right, don't panic. It's all good. Not worried about it. If I get a message, I may go back, but like James Olavison's in the pits, we're back to live pictures. So it may have been James. I hope not. He was having a really strong run. Did he return to pits after a crash? Nope. He's having some good racing with Norm there. Or is that with his dad, Robert? Nice racing. Right about here. You're bearing with me, guys. Who's that? All good. Not going to try to find it. One car got in the wall. A white car. It may have been Holroyd. See if I can find out. May have been Lee Winters. That's it. Sorry. I'm not going to go back again. I'm going to put you guys through that torture. Thanks for letting me play around. Try to find out what's up. We do have a reset. Everybody's on the lead lap except Robert Olavison. Brandon Thayer with a 55-second stop. I'll get us in a better camera in a sec. Got a full lap to go. Don't worry. You're not going to miss anything under caution here. Once again, thanks for letting me play around. Black flag for speeding for Brandon Thayer after working so hard to hold that spot. Brandon Thayer shoots himself in the foot. That's going to hurt. Can he make it back? There is time to make it back, Brandon. But you're going to have to come up with some strategy once again. Or drive to the front. You know you're fast. Previous winner here. So we know you can do it, Brandon. No one comes back in the pits for some repairs. We're going too wide. All right. Ty Williams took tires. Clarence Prince took tires. Look at the 83. He's going to restart in the front row. Get you some of that. Nice work, Clarence. We have clearance for a takeoff clearance. Let's go. Can you hang with the 81? Let's find out. Love to see it, man. Clarence has been fast in the past. We're not quite to the halfway mark yet. Arnie turns off. And Ty Williams brings us back to green. And we're racing once again. 71. It's inside Clarence. The outside lane, not the way you want to restart. Clarence makes it back up to P3 now, but Sean Cunningham in the 71. Up in front, Justin Taylor looking inside Clarence Prince for third spot. Once again, I say start on the inside if you can. No, you don't have a lot of control over that, but it helps to be an odd number tonight. Eric Taylor, the Godfather, has made it back after some earlier shenanigans, for lack of a better word. Oh no, Clarence into the wall, I think. Oh no. Broadcaster curse strikes again. Why do I do it? Sorry, Clarence. I'll take the blame for this one, man. Let's find out what happened. I hate to see it, man. Something happened. We'll just ride chopper with you for now. We will get a zone. Did you get some help? Clarence Prince in the 83. Red car. Oh, just on his own. On the power. Really difficult. He goes from push to oversteer real quickly. It's all good. Put your foot down. Get back in it. Get back up there, man. We hope to see it. There may be another yellow, so you might be able to work it out. We'll go back with Jason Huffman. Looking on the outside of Trevor Mack. Now Eric Taylor, another curse. Oh, 3 wide. Eric Taylor just dropped back. What happened to Eric? Man, 3 wide, go around him. Whoa, what a save. Eric, I don't know how you do it. Almost every race seems. No rear chase, so I can't watch that. Here we go. Hang on, put your seatbelt on. We're going to get slideways. Eric Taylor goes 45 degrees and catches it. One little snap back. Swatting mosquitoes on the inside. Does a great job of hanging on. Nice save, Eric. Back to racing. A little further back than you want. I know we probably missed some action. Lots of racing left. We're not missing anything up front. Ty Williams out front. Sean Cunningham. Dustin Reinstettle's made some ground up. Is Michael Samia caught in the middle of some traffic back here. Oh, into the wall for Eric. This is not Eric's race. I'm not going to embarrass him. He's going back. We're yellow. Why not? We're going to be here all night. Yep. Josh, you can tell Eric he's going to be the feature tonight. We're not going to let him slide just because he's the godfather. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. How many times did he go around? You know, on his own. Little snap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody's avoiding him. Heart's flying everywhere. We are yellow. All right, we got to go inside and see what happens. All right, let's ride with them. Oh, hang on to it. I got it. I don't got it. All right, how many times do we see the inside? 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times, 5 spins, 5.5 before getting it pointed the right direction. All right, Eric. Tweety birds circling Eric Thaler's helmet right now. Good thing he's in the pits, not going anywhere. Gonna have some vertigo for a while. All right, let's see where we're at. Ty Williams, Sean Cunningham, Dustin Reinstedel, top 3. Ty Williams, Sean Cunningham, stay out. Jason Huffman stays out. We have a shakeup. As almost everybody comes in except for 3. Cars finally starting to come out of the pit lane. We'll go back to racing. Williams is going to start us off. I believe he should take the inside lane. His teammate is with him. So Ty may take the outside look. Going around one more lane, so one more time. Ty Williams, the first car behind. Safety car gets to choose. So is he going to put his teammate in front and let his teammate allow him to get the jump and then cut down and drop down in front of him? I believe they're going to choose this time by. Ty chooses the outside. My guess is his teammate's going to let him get the jump, which will allow Ty to drop back down. You do not want to be on the outside lane tonight. That is Even numbers. Justin Taylor's on the inside. Justin Ryan settles on the outside. We'll see how that plays out. Aaron Holroyd's going to have to hang on. We know Brendan Thayer likes to be on the outside. You definitely made it work. Good to see Lee Winters having a decent run tonight. Still early. You can start outside Brandon Thayer. But here we go. Let's go back racing. Ty Williams is going to start us off. And he does. Don Cunningham drops in behind him. Come on, cameras. There we go. Yep. No surprise. Dustin Reinstedt's going to have to work. The outside, Jason Huffman lets him in. Right. We're racing for single file. First one's double file. On cameras, let's see. Yeah, Trevor Mack and James Olavison going backwards. Once again on the outside. All right, James, we know we'll get there. It's all good, James. Just hang on to it. Settle back down, single file, you'll be all right. Not clear yet. All right. There's Michael Soria. Going inside Trevor Mack. Trevor gets held up. Car's in front of him. Chaos in front of Trevor. Settle it back down by the time they get on the straightaway. Edge of the tunnel turn. On the chip. And once again, we're going 2 wide, 3 wide. Going into turn 3. Nice racing. This is Pocono. Like I say, wide open throttle. All the horsepower NASCAR will give you. Shifting into 5th gear down the long stretch. Brendan Thayer passing Corbin Flickenstein up ahead. Nice work as we're riding with Trevor. He's doing a great job. On the inside, 3 wide. Look out. What turn 4. Nice move. Trevor Mack up to P6. in front of James Olavison as they're bouncing off the wall off of turn 3. Corbin Flickenstein looking too wide now. Gets around James Olavison. Or does he? Side by side. Oh, they get turned. Oh, that's rough. Corbin sends James Olavison. Corbin gets tight, crossed up in it too. Riding with him, can you blame the broadcaster on this? Who else is with Corbin? Michael Samia. Oh, that's unfortunate. Nope, it's James Olavison. Oh. And it was Michael Samia that gets crossed up on that. Oh. So there it is up in front of Michael Samia. I'm scared to change cameras. We're in Chopper. So Corbin Flickenstein and James Olavison get crossed up. How does Samia get involved? Corbin comes back up. Samia's sitting duck. Clarence Prince goes low. Everybody tries to go low. Michael Samia looking up at Corbin. What are you doing? You're number one. I'm sure. No, Michael Samia's not like that. Tough break. We were riding with Corbin when it happened. Michael Samia throws up his hands. What do I got to do to catch a break? Something else. All right, let's go live. Oh, it's still in the pits. I hate to see it. Norm Snyder coming in the pits. Lots of other crews in the pits. Lee Winter's going to make some major gains as we're racing off the pit lane now. Look at Lee Winters all the way up to third. Nice job, Lee. Riding with James Olavison now. After getting some repairs, Michael Samia. Nothing he can do but wait a little bit at a time. Eric Thaler also in the pits. Big time, Lee Winters. Fuel only for Lee. But look who is going to bring us back to green. Brandon Thayer in the 64 car. Going to bring us to green. What a comeback for the 64 car of Brandon Thayer. We're going green this time by. Lights are out on the pace car. It's time to go back racing. We're going to be watching Lee Winters. Or I'm going to be watching Lee Winters. As Barney throws his passenger out the side window. And Brandon Thayer in the 64 is going to bring us back to the green. We're racing once again. Into turn one. Brandon Thayer takes it. John Cunningham second. Trevor Mack third. Must have been wrong about Lee. Nope, he was just on the outside. Maybe he dropped a couple spots back. Still having a great run. Glad to see it. Riding with Lee Winters now. He's got Jason Huffman just in front of him. Up front, Brandon Thayer, the 64. He's taking it. Dustin Reinstedt, all single file. Good to see Norm Snyder. Oh, he just loses his spot. The Clarence Prince, and now Ty Williams is looking for a way around Norm. Those are bouncing off the outside wall. Coming down the long front stretch. And we made it back in. Ty Williams. Clarence Prince. Ty Williams looking for a way around Norm. Can he do it? Gonna have to work, but Norm gives him the inside. Headed into the tunnel turn. What Ty Williams sees. Making sure to know Norm is out there. Definitely takes the spot, at least for now. Headed into turn 3. Good racing, Norm. Jason Huffman dives down. Looking up at Norm. Can he make it stick? No, he's in the wall. Okay, I'm just going to stop now because everybody I switched to seems to go into the wall. What am I doing? Jason, try to give you some spotlight, man. Here we are. Oh. Norman cuts down. He's got Michael Samina behind us. He just barely touched. Oh, Jason did a good job staying off the wall. Now he's facing the wrong way. Everybody's avoiding him. There's chaos up ahead. Norm and Jason, do not complain about not being on the broadcast. You will end up in the wall. Norm, one heck of a power slide. As everybody's going crazy. Eric Thaler gives him a bump. Michael Samia might have got away with one. That's just how sensitive these cars are. As Jason Huffman does a really good job. Stand off, Norm. And Norm's not doing anything wrong here. Here comes Jason. He takes one look on the inside and then slow it down. Jason wants to get around him or wants to get a good run. Straightaways are so long here, so Jason tries to start the straightaway early and just, man, if he touches him, he just barely touched him. And that second lunge, and here's Michael Samia coming right behind him. Michael's like, not again. What do I got to do? Gets around. Oh, here comes Eric Taylor. Sorry, Norm. And then here comes Corbin Flickenstein to set Norm straight to keep him from off the wall. Corbin Flickenstein's into somebody else again. Jason Huffman facing the wrong way. James Olafison doesn't get by Norm. He goes sideways once again tonight. Corbin Flickenstein, Norm says, I'm not through with you yet, Corbin. Olafison facing the wrong way. Corbin's like, not you two. Justin Taylor's avoids Norm just barely. Action. Chaos. Norm Snyder in the middle of it. Well, that was exciting. Back into the pits he goes. Jason Huffman has made it back on the track. Never boring, that's for sure. Brandon Thayer is going to hang on to the lead. Bring us back next time by. There's been all kinds of action in tonight's Pocono race. You never know what you're going to get when you join Midwest Motorsports on Sunday nights. But I see our buddy Lee Winters down there. He's been hanging in there, trying to stay off of the walls, trying to stay off of the spinning cup cars in front of him. Hey, Lee, this is James in the booth. You got me?
Hey, James. Yeah, I got you.
Cool. Thanks for joining me, man. I saw you down there. Looked lonely down there all by yourself in the cup chatter, so I thought I'd bring you up these long caution laps here at Pocono. But hey, man, tell us first of all, how did you find Midwest Motorsports, man? We're glad you're here.
Well, I heard about Midwest Motorsports a couple months ago. I was looking through the internet on leagues to join and get better. I started racing in February of this year, and the name stood out because I live in the Midwest, and I looked into it, and it seemed like a really good league with really good people, and I'm happy that my suspicions were confirmed.
Oh, that's great, man. Thanks for that. Your check's in the mail. I can't make you move you up anymore, but you having a fun night tonight at Pocono? Did you get some practice in before the race tonight?
Yeah, I did get a little bit of practice in beforehand. This is a hard track. I already knew that I was going to have a hard time with it, so I spent like a little extra time today going through it, trying to not be the cause of the caution. And seems like for tonight, more of my difficulty is trying to survive because I've been in multiple near-death situations tonight and eating the wall a couple of times. So, been exciting.
Yes, you are not alone. I think tonight everybody's touched the wall or banged into somebody else. So hopefully there won't be too much more of that. We got 20 more laps to go. Good luck
For
tonight.
sure.
You're watching you, man. Glad you found us.
Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me chat with you.
Yeah, no worries. I'll keep you in here and I'll just deafen you so you don't hear me. But
Perfect.
good luck, man.
Thank you.
That's Lee Winters. Glad to have him in our league. Glad to have everybody in our league. Thanks to you for watching us tonight. You're joining us on YouTube, the home of Midwest Motorsports. We're going to go back to green this time by. Brandon Thayer is going to bring us to the green. And we're back to racing. '64, Brendan Thayer, John Cunningham, Aaron Holroyd, Dustin Rystettle, and Justin Thaler. We're still 2 wide. Look at this racing at Pocono. This is what we're going to see for 20 more laps. Side-by-side racing from second on back as Brendan Thayer tries to hang on to it. I've completely lost track of who took tires, but I can tell you the top 5 down to Jason Huffman did take tires this time. So we're level playing field all the way down to Jason Huffman. Clarence Prince took tires. Justin Thaler. First one that did not was Lee. Might have been White. They got past him on his restart. But look at him go. Dustin Rystettle looking racy on Brendan Thayer. Back single file up front now. But nose to tail, top 4, the race for the win. As what's happening, we got a bunch of guys coming in. Green flag stops. I did not expect to see this. That's Sean Cunningham, Dustin Rystettle, Aaron Holroyd, and Jason Huffman all coming in. Now they can make it all the way to the end. 15 laps to go, 15 laps on a tank. It's all coming together now. I see what you're working with. As more cars come into the pit, that's Brandon Thayer. That leaves Clarence Prince out. Find out, can anybody go all the way? No, we came in at 60. So that's going to be Trevor Mack, Michael Samia, Norm Snyder next. But can these guys stay out? They turn some fast laps. So fuel only for those guys that just recently came in. But Clarence Prince going to get some bonus points for leading the lap tonight. Justin Thaler hot on his tail. We are having a great time. Who knows what's going to happen? Clarence Prince stays out. His last stop was 53. So he's just going to run it out and then short stop at the end. I think that's a great move for Clarence Prince. Lee Winters up to P2. Trevor McLaughlin third. The first one that can make it is James Olavison. Nope. 65 is going to be Dustin Reinsettle, Sean Cunningham. I think that's going to be the race for the lead when they come back. Ty Williams. Did Ty Williams stop? No, he did not. Ty Williams still needs to stop. We are live on Midwest Motorsports YouTube channel. Thanks to everybody for joining us. Once again, we got a cracking race. Let's go. Coming up on 10 laps to go. Your leader still Clarence Prince. Lee Winters holding on strong to P2. These guys definitely have to pit. Trevor Mack, his last stop was 60, so he's going to have to pit with about 5 to go. Michael Samia, he's going to have to pit. Ty Williams is going to have to pit. Clarence Prince, your leader, comes in with Lee Winters right behind him. We'll see where they come out. They're going to stop for less time. So their trip down pit lane is going to be shorter. Ty Williams' trip down pit lane is also going to be short. Trevor Mack, you're going to have to stop in another 3 laps, 3 or 4 laps. But right now, your leader, and we're yellow. Oh my goodness. This is going to play out. How is this going to play out? First of all, why are we yellow? I'm not going to be able to tell you why we're yellow. Too much going on. It may be Sean Cunningham. We definitely are taking new members. If you'd like to join our league, midwest-motorsports.com is where you can find us. Entries are always free and always open. So let's see. We're going to get some free pit stops for the leaders. Trevor Mack, James Olavison, but they're actually stuck out. So unless the pace car can speed up, we still have Eric Thaler in the pits. But those guys that were staying out are going to get burned on this one as the whole field is going to come back by. And we're going to go green for, looks like about 8 laps by the time we get back. Midwest-motorsports.com. Check us out. Once again, 12 race season. You can join anytime. The tricky triangle is going to be decided, but those guys that need fuel, Trevor Mack is going to stay out. Am I reading that right? No. He stopped last lap at 60, so he can't. What is he doing? Can he fuel save? Ty Williams, last stop was 61, still trying to fuel save. This caution is actually going to help them. Are they clutching? What are you doing under the pit? These pit laps. Pace laps, I should say. Oh my goodness, we got almost 2 laps. See if we can find anybody else to chat with. I might be able to find somebody. Hey, Aaron, this is James in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, James, what's going on, man?
Not a much, man. We got a couple of long pace laps here, so I hope it's all right to bring you in the booth. But man, you're sitting pretty here. You got a good spot, and P4, you're on your way. You got enough fuel. How's it looking, man? This is a good chance to get your win.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's been good. I got a little hairy earlier when I made that 4 wide pass through the bunch of cars, and then I got a little worried right there because I saw a black car coming up my rear end on this last caution. I was hoping it wasn't going to hit me, and I still retained my 0x, so I'm happy about that. But it's feeling good. Track's getting cooler, so I'm able to hold it in a lot more, and I was catching these guys, so I felt like I have a pretty good car here. Just kind of make the pass work.
Okay, so up in front of you, you've got Trevor Mack and Ty Williams, their last stop was lap 60 and 61. They might be fuel saving. These caution laps are probably going to help them. Dustin Reinstedt's good to go on fuel, and then you. So, you know, to think that you got Ty Williams and Dustin Reinstedtl, 2 former champs, and Trevor McLaughlin in front of you, you got your work cut out for you, Aaron.
Definitely, I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to get this car up there.
All right, we'll let you get back to work. Thanks for keeping the Coast Guard fed. Don't kill anybody with the food, and keep it fresh, man. Thanks a lot, Aaron. We'll look for you after the race, I hope.
Thanks, James. I hope to see you soon.
All right. That's Aaron Olroyd. Coast Guard Jeff Boyardee. Thanks to all our service members for keeping our country safe. We got a lot of racing ahead of us. 7 laps when we go green. Pretty exciting. This race has seen caution, a lot more pacing than I thought, especially with only 17 cars. We have 2 cars that have decided to exit the race after too much damage, not having enough fun. So we're going to have 15 cars race to the flag. Everybody's on this lead lap. Top 2 cars are going to be close on fuel. I'm excited to see how that works out. You're going to do it with us. These caution laps may help us, may help them, I should say. Of course, I don't have any favorites. Thanks to everybody for joining us. Give us a like while you're here. Even if you don't like it, it really helps us out. We hope you do. Just having fun. Coming back to the green flag, Barney's going to take a hard left. Hang on to your seatbelts. All right, they made it without hitting the wall. All right, green flag. We're going racing. And I'm still in replay, so that means we've been green for a little while. Hopefully I can just cut to green. Here we go. Trevor Mack still holding on. Ty Williams. Aaron Olroyd has made it past Dustin Reinstedtl inside. Definitely paid off for Aaron. Now, he's good to go on fuel. We're 2 wide. Aaron Olroyd down low. He's going to split him. Trevor McLaughlin on the outside lane. Ty Williams is going to take over the lead in the 81. Up the road for Trevor Mack in the 99. Oh, we're spinning. We're wrecking. This definitely is going to help out. the guys up front that were short on fuel. Lee Winters. Oh no. We just talked to him earlier. Thanks for bearing with me while we sort this out. Maybe not. No, it wasn't Lee. We got some guys sideways though. Oh, not the 4. Jason Huffman once again. He's been here before. All right, let's see what happened to Jason Huffman. He's in the Dr. Pepper machine. Oh, it just gets crossed up. Hang on to it. Nope. Oh, no contact. But he does hit the wall. So it's just a single car spin. Pointing the wrong way. Boy, Jason Huffman's had a rough night. I feel for you, dude. We did not go green. I'm sorry, we didn't go yellow. We're at 77 laps. I really apologize about that, guys. I thought for sure we were yellow. I wanted to see it. Oh, Trevor Mack. Well, now we might be yellow. We're 4 wide. Oh my goodness, this is the race for the lead. Aaron Olroyd. What just happened? Ty Williams is up in the lead. This is Dustin Reinstedel. Justin Thaler. Aaron Olroyd and Justin Thaler. There it is. 81's up the road. Race for second is on. They're crossed up. Oh, into the pits. Oh, that's the 71 of Sean Cunningham. We're coming to green. I hate to see that. Bounce off the wall at turn 4. Getting banged into the pit lane. Ty Williams, your leader. Dustin Reinstedel second. Justin Thaler third. The race for third. And we've lost Aaron Olroyd. Eric Thaler on his tail. Aaron Olroyd racing with Trevor Mack. Glad we got an ambulance down there. Me too, Nick. Oh, I think Sean Cunningham going to be in the infield care center for a while. But this is it. Race for the lead. Ty Williams is on his own. Big lead. Dustin Reinstedel trying to hold off Justin Thaler. The race for second is on. Glad we didn't show that. And Sean Cunningham. Oh, Justin Thaler makes it around. Dustin Reinstedel for second. My screen is frozen. Looks like the YouTube screen is also frozen. I kept it on Justin Thaler, so hopefully we'll be able to catch that. Can't see it. I'm watching on the YouTube. They were side by side. I won't know until we get to the results. I won't be able to see the results until the screen comes back live. Hopefully Josh in the broadcast is hear me, can reset SDK for me.